Believe it or not, you can get a very nice lemon or lime tree, regularly $29.99 for just $19.99. For something really outstanding, check out those cocktail trees. 3 to 5 different types of fruit from one tree. Come see all that's new at Bob Wine's Camellia Gardens in Ocala, in the same blooming place. And now with new, longer holiday hours, Bob Wine's Camellia Gardens.
The very best in quality is Captain T's Upholstery.
Is that couch cushion sinking lower every time you sit in it? Does your boat look better with the cover on? Has your car's interior seen its better days? Stop using a towel to cover up those rips in the golf cart. Isn't it about time you had it restored to better than new with a custom upholstery from Captain T? Captain T's Upholstery has been right here in Ocala for nearly 20 years, so they know how to make your ride one of a kind. Whether you want to take that classic ride back to a factory look or put your favorite sports team front and center, Captain T's Upholstery is who to call. 352-369-1810. That's 352-369-1810. Or stop by their location, 5030 South Pine Avenue in Ocala, just past the drive-in. And of course, don't forget to visit them on the web, CaptainTUpholstery.com.
The very best in quality is Captain T's Upholstery.
Career Source, Citrus, Levy, Marion brings together business and community partners, economic development leaders, and educational providers to connect employers with qualified, skilled talent and job seekers with employment and career development opportunities. Tune in the third Wednesday of each month at 9:30 a.m. to Career Source, Citrus, Levy, Marion, and learn how they can help you.
The College of Central Florida is committed to being your first choice for quality higher education. CF has locations in Marion, Citrus, and Levy counties and offers more than 60 academic programs. Earn a certificate, associate, or bachelor's degree with Florida's 2+2 program. A student can complete an associate in arts at CF and be guaranteed admission to a state of Florida university. CF is ranked number 13 in the U.S. for affordability, is military friendly, and offers a full student life experience. Make CF your first choice. Call 352-873-5800. The folks at Honey Baked Ham remind us that now is the time to make your holiday entertaining plans. The holidays are coming up fast. Reserve your ham and turkey now. What about all the parties and gatherings? Honey Baked Ham is the answer there, too. They cater breakfast, lunch, and dinner for intimate meetings or large parties. Again, reserve now. Honey Baked Ham is located on Southwest 27th Avenue behind Best Buy. Stop in or call 352-861-0011. Again, 861-0011. Honey Baked Ham, the world's best ham, turkey, roast beef, sides, desserts, and service.
All right, 25 minutes after 8 o'clock. Thank you for tuning in this Wednesday morning. Dr. Leonard Friedland is on the phone. He's the Vice President and Director of Satellite Affairs. Let me read the whole thing. Satellite Affairs and Public Health and Vaccines at North America GSK. We've been hearing about vaccines, of course. We always hear about them this time of year, so this is an opportunity for you to really hear how important these are. Serese Marotta is with Dr. Friedland. She is the Chief Operating Officer at Families Fighting Flu. Her 5-year-old son, this is a horribly sad part of this, her son's name was Joseph. He died in October of what year, Robin?
2009.
2009, after being diagnosed with influenza. So they're on the phone to remind us that we need to protect ourselves and our families from the flu. So good morning, Dr. Leonard Friedland and Serese Marotta. Good morning to both of you.
Good morning.
Where are you? Are you in the same place? Doctor?
No, I'm actually in upstate New York.
Oh, you're upstate New York. Okay. And Doctor, where are you?
I'm in Philadelphia.
Oh, in Philadelphia. Okay. Well, thank you for being on the air with us. It's cold up there. I'm going to rub it in a little bit. We're in Florida. But it doesn't exclude us from being susceptible to the flu. I mean, we see the signs everywhere you drive. There's a sign, get your vaccine. How do we know if one is any one better than the other, or do they all have the same vaccine?
Well, right now we're tracking weekly, actually even daily, activity of influenza all across the United States. You can actually find this information on the website cdc.gov, and you can look type in your zip code and see what's happening in your community.
Really?
And flu is peaking all across the United States right now. Yes, there are actually a number of states that have higher than expected activity, so flu season has started in the United States, and everybody's at risk because this is a very contagious virus that spread from person to person, from secretions, from coughing and sneezing. And we're all at risk. There are people who are at higher risk for serious complications such as the very young, the very old, pregnant women, and people with underlying medical conditions like asthma and COPD. But we're all at risk for influenza, and this can be a very serious infection. Very high fevers, shivering, coughing, headaches, some vomiting and diarrhea occasionally, even in children. It stops people from doing what they were doing. They can't get out of bed. They can't make it into work. Students can't get to school, can't care for the elders in your community.
Oh, my God.
And unfortunately, it can be very serious. Upwards of 200,000 hospitalizations every year in the United States, and in some years, tens of thousands of deaths. And so the best tool that we have is vaccination, and that's why you're seeing all those advertisements, because this is the time of year to get vaccinated. It's not too late. Vaccines are available in the pharmacies, in the doctor offices, at workplaces, and so take the time, learn about this, and go get yourself and your family vaccinated.
And Serese, you were left in the dark about Joseph's condition, because when you took him to the doctor, you didn't even realize that's what this could be.
Yeah, well, when he initially got sick, it started innocently enough. He had thrown up on the school bus, brought him home. He became very lethargic, continued vomiting, ended up contacting our pediatrician, and then from there took him to urgent care. When we took him into urgent care, they found that his blood oxygen was very low, so they immediately transported him to the local children's hospital. Upon admitting him, he was initially diagnosed with pneumonia, and then because it was during the H1N1 pandemic, so this was October 2009, H1N1 was just kind of coming around in the United States. They, a couple days into his hospital stay, officially diagnosed him with H1N1 influenza, and he was in the hospital for 10 days. And then it was on the last day where his condition suddenly deteriorated, and over the course of a couple hours in the ICU, suddenly he coded, and they worked on him for 35 minutes and were unable to revive him. But we did find out from the autopsy that his official cause of death was complications of H1N1 influenza.
Wow.
So yes,
oh my gosh.
Yeah, and I've always been pro-vaccination. My kids and myself and my husband have always been vaccinated for the flu every year, including that year. But because it was the H1N1 pandemic, H1N1 was not in the flu vaccine that year.
Oh my gosh.
But I've got to be honest, I never knew until my son passed away that influenza killed healthy children and adults. So that's why I became part of this organization, Families Fighting Flu, because I always think back to my personal experience, and if I didn't realize how serious the flu was,
Right.
There's a lot of people out there that still don't, and that's what we seek to do, is raise awareness and impress upon everyone how critically important annual vaccination is for everyone 6 months and older.
You couldn't have done a better job with stressing the importance of this, Serese, and gosh, I feel so bad that you had to go through that. So, I mean, that's a pretty strong message,
you.
Doctor. Oh, and thank you for being brave enough to talk about this. So, Doctor, I'm the guy who says, I get through it every year. I don't need it. I'm wrong, though, right? It sounds like I need to start recognizing the true dangers that are out there.
Well, we're all at risk, and influenza doesn't care if you think you're healthy or you're strong. Some year it may very well cause disease, and you can get really, really sick, and you can spread it to other people as well. And so we're all at risk, and we can spread it as well. So we're not only protecting ourselves for getting vaccinated, we're also then less likely to get influenza, and therefore less likely to spread it to other people around us, including our parents, our coworkers, the other kids in our school, and just walking past somebody in the supermarket, you could spread it to somebody who maybe has asthma, and they can get horribly sick from the flu. And so it's really important to get vaccinated and to recognize that we're all at risk. There's nothing we can do to completely prevent this. Vaccination is our best tool, and also there are many options now. There's flu vaccine available all across the United States. There are different types of flu vaccines, including vaccines that now have 4 strains of flu in them, which is one of the vaccines that we developed at GSK that could potentially provide even broader protection. And the important thing is that the vaccines are available. They're there for everybody. For people who have insurance, vaccines are covered by insurance as well. And on websites such as cdc.gov/flu and also on the familyfightingflu.org website, there's a place where you can type in your zip code, and it will bring up a map called the Flu Finder map, which will tell you what pharmacies and what doctor offices in your community right now have flu vaccine available. So it can direct you where to go. And so we just need to raise awareness, as Serese and I are doing today, and you as well, and thank you for having this on your show. And through awareness, take action, and go learn more, and get yourself vaccinated, because flu is here, and now's the time to get vaccinated. It's not too late.
You guys have delivered a powerful message, and I love what you said about the fact that I might be healthy, fine, but I might be actually transmitting it to somebody who will get deathly ill from, and I'll inadvertently not know that the lady in the grocery store got sick and died because of me.
Yeah,
that's horrible.
So horrible.
Oh my gosh, there's a reason right there.
Right.
To go get the vaccine. Serese Marotta and Dr. Leonard Friedland, thank you for what you're doing and for taking time out of your morning to be with us this morning.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We'll be right back.
I'm a deputy.
I'm an artist.
I'm a bookworm.
We are blood donors. No matter what defines you, being a blood donor with LifeSouth makes